Mike watches movies that are low on the charts. Adam picks the ones that inspire the arts. Ivy has a brand that has monsters, wolves, and dogs. And Vin tries to pick a movie that isn't a total slog. So don't watch these films unless you are guided. Join us for To Be Decided.
Hello and welcome to Film Logic's To Be Decided. I am your host, wishing you an early Merry Christmas. My name is Mike. How we all doing today?
Oh, we doing?
Doing good.
Feeling Christmassy.
Excellent. Pouring back the eggnog. Decking the halls.
Something like
Other
that.
Christmas phrases.
Yeah.
Getting in my fifth watch of Santa's sleigh.
Yes. I mean, just last year, we saw a werewolf take over Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That was a year
sticking
ago.
to
Wow.
that dog theme,
Oh,
we did it again.
we did.
But I'll
did
let you
something.
guys introduce yourselves.
If we must.
Yeah, we're us.
Uh,
No,
It's not in my
I'm
contract,
Vin.
Mike.
Wow, there's a lot of shame coming out of this one.
I demand to be introduced.
All right. You know, one of
in
them's
order
Adam,
to
one
get
of
paid
them's...
the most. No.
Much like Dean Cain, I insist upon myself.
Yes. All right, we got Adam and Vin and Ivy, and I'll let you decide who is who in this one.
Yeah.
But, you know, let's skip right to the Christmas movie. Adam, if you type in dog and Christmas in Tubi, you get 50 selections. Why
True.
did you choose this one?
Mike, why do you ask Michelangelo why he paints the Sistine Chapel?
Daily. I mean,
I got him on speed dial, so.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, I was on Tubi, surfing, and I was really just looking for something Christmassy. I was looking for, I do feel like we have a blinder on, kids films on this podcast. I feel like we haven't watched a lot of kid movies.
Mhm.
And I think that maybe this is a direction that I want to take us into our conversation maybe a little bit later, but it does feel like a lot of people just kind of like write off kids movies unless they're like, and like kids TV shows unless they're like, quote unquote really deep,
Like Bluey.
Yeah.
yeah, like Bluey or like
Peppa Pig.
right. But I don't think that the plot and the writing of this movie obviously isn't gonna win any awards. But I think this movie does a lot of competent things, and I think it has a cast that's funny to talk about. And for what it is, it didn't look bad. For like a movie from 2014 with like probably like a $2 million budget.
Oh.
That could have looked a lot worse.
Like we've watched some things on here that have looked way worse than what we watched.
Right.
This
Well,
is how down in
all-
the trenches we've been, is that the Three Dogateers doesn't look that bad in comparison.
Yeah. And we didn't even talk about the title of the movie.
Oh yeah, you're burying the lead, my friend.
Yeah, the Three Dogateers. and they, the running joke, right, in movies is never work with animals and children, right?
Mhm.
Uh, and while this movie has animals and spades, the closest thing to a child is Dean Cain, and um, we're gonna, we're gonna trash Dean Cain every chance we get. So buckle up. Uh,
Yeah.
Not
uh,
me. I'm here to praise
oh,
this movie
oh,
and to raise it to the glory it deserves. This movie has everything, and it's after seeing Love on a Leash, I didn't think we could get better, but I'm, speechless.
yeah,
As the Three Dogateers is the greatest dog movie we have watched.
yeah, yeah. I would have to agree. Yeah. So to answer, long story short, to answer your question, Mike. I picked this movie because I saw that it was matching a theme and a genre I was looking for, and the cast of Richard Reel, Dean Cain, and Bill Obrist really got me intrigued. So I pulled the trigger, and it was like an hour and a half long, if that. So that also was like a real a real blessing.
Hmm. So
I didn't feel
let's.
like. Mhm.
Oh, you finished that thought
Oh, I was
because I
gonna
have
say
to
it
tell
didn't.
everyone where this ranks.
Yeah, yeah. Because I feel like this didn't. It didn't overstay its welcome. I feel like they
Yeah.
got in, they got out.
It stayed just long enough.
Right, right. Just like the burglars.
Ah, yes.
It
So
took what it
this
needed.
this beautiful gem, this lassie for the modern times, got a 2.9 on IMDb, putting
Mm,
it directly above War of the Worlds,
yeah.
2025,
Yep.
Avengers: Grim Time Wars, and Alone in the Dark. So it's it's having a little party at the bottom with some weird time and sci-fi movies.
So
Hey,
great.
bottom five.
Like what's crazy about this movie, and we can talk about our critiques about it a little bit later on. But this movie felt like a 90s movie but shot in 2014.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was so so many questions about conflicting setting things that I am desperate to talk about. But yeah, the 2.9 feels a little rude for this. I don't know. I'm not saying that this is like a 6, but like if I was to rate it, it'd be like a 5.
Mhm.
There are a few things that genuinely made me chuckle, so
Yeah. Yeah,
and we'll
like
get
Oh,
there's
into
a
that.
there's a bit where the dogs are like talking to like a prairie dog and he keeps making these really terrible dog puns. Uh yeah, it's it's enjoyable.
My favorite scene was they're watching TV and there's an
Yeah.
ad for a Santa at a mall that plays like continuously every time the
Yeah.
TV is on. And it's like really like, purposefully obnoxious and loud and it keeps repeating itself. And I thought that was very, very funny and it felt a little out of place. It felt like something from, like I think you should leave, whatever. Like it's just
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
too
yeah.
good for this movie.
mm,
This community
Yeah.
is obviously really hyped for Santa.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
There's not a whole lot going on.
they hyped it like it was the freaking monster truck rally.
That's what it was.
mm,
Yeah, and I think they did something in this movie that Marvel in all their millions of dollars wishes they could, and that's to be able to create a backstory for three main character heroes in the space of just one movie. like like you got each of the three dogs, you got their personalities, you got their backstories, their motivations, their raison d'etre, and in 80 minutes, you didn't have to watch 50 million TV shows. You didn't need to watch, 15 movies, and you didn't need to read the original comic book to understand the character motivation for the waiter that serves Iron Man in scene 5 of Iron Man 3. Like, one dog likes food, and that's all he thinks about. One dog is very heroic and is trying to be Antonio Banderas, and then you
Or,
have
or strong bad.
yeah.
That was definitely a strong bad impersonation.
And then you have strong woman trademark, but
Mhm.
dog. And
Yep.
yeah, so I mean it Marvel, take notes.
Mhm.
You don't need a
But
Three Dogateers extended universe.
we got it all.
Mhm.
You couldn't get a performance like that out of Brie Larson.
Yeah, I mean, besides the Oscar that she's won, but that's fine.
Well, she does do really good as Wagos in this movie.
You
I'm
put some
guessing that's
respect on
her.
Danielle's. You put some respect on Janelle Judavidis' name. She's someone I want to go back to talk to you about. She's like low key a star in this movie. Like, she's big
Yeah.
time in these people. She's in the Batman animated series. She's in Toy Story. She voiced a couple of people in Sailor Moon. She's in a bunch of video games like Saints Row, and Back for Blood. She's in the Final Fantasy VII remake. Like, she's a real star,
Wow.
Such is the life of a voice actor.
right?
Sometimes you gotta, take gigs like
What?
these. Put some bread on
The
the table.
the guy who wrote it and directed it, Jesse Baguette.
Yeah.
He is the voice of the two dogs, and any voice that they couldn't find a person, he's pretty much
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah,
he really wanted to be in his own movie.
yeah. He's he's that's pretty funny.
There's a lot of like faceless characters and disembodied voices. And like Charlie
Mhm.
Brown adult over the phone voices for
Yeah,
some reason.
yeah. Talking to other adult.
Okay,
Yeah, should we go through the plot? I mean, it's not a
go to
very
the plot, because I need to open up some cans of worms on the psychology of these characters.
well. We open when this uh cold open. There's a wannabe Antonio Banderas trying to tell us the story of his the Dogateers. They live in this castle. It's snowing, but it's only snowing when they show the same B-roll of the house, and none of the rest of the movie is it snowing.
Oh,
Like, not a single thing of snow unless it's around the house. The rest of
yeah,
the movie of like them running through the countryside, it's like
Yeah.
Arizona.
It's just like
Like,
desert.
yeah,
that
no snow.
right.
And the house looks like a little farm in like in like Massachusetts.
Yeah,
Uh
this movie's right on the border of Massachusetts and Arizona.
and like the technology in this movie is wild too, because it's like there'll be cars and telephones and things from like the 90s, and then smash cut there'll be like a 2015 Ford Focus.
My favorite part was we'll get to his character, but the dog catcher has a phone
Yeah,
from like 1953.
and
It's like a
also like an
rotary phone.
iPhone,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and he has an iPhone. And then Dean Cain's character has like a flip phone.
That was
And,
just his phone, I think.
yeah, and, and it'd be one thing if this movie took place in like 2008. This is 2014. We're on like iPhone 6 at this point. Like
Yes.
everyone has a smartphone in 2014. Except you're like your weird friend that's on Mint Mobile.
First of all, Mint's not that bad.
Oh, nothing drugs Mint. The people that own it are weird. I own a phone by them.
Second, yeah, this movie had to make a MapQuest pun.
Several.
Which made me think that it was like a 2008, 2009 movie.
Right, but it was made in 2014.
Yes.
Oh man, and it was such the internet. There's a bit where the dogs are like surfing on the web, and it's a very like 2001 UI experience. But like, it's 2014. Like that's like 10 years ago, but like that's not that long ago.
You could have at least thought of some more, on trend dog puns or pet puns, like they stumble their way onto like fur book, maybe.
Yeah.
And yes.
Google is like poodle.
Yeah.
Oh, the stuff writes itself.
So anyways, so it opens up these dogs, the three dogs, like I said, there's one, Antonio Banderas, who, because of his tragic backstory of being, in a dungeon/kennel pound thing, has, this mental trauma of he's reverted to this Antonio Banderas swashbuckling musketeer character, very clearly mentally deranged. And he also like offhandedly mentions these people that he was serving hard time with that are like dog puns of like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, but it's like but it's like Butchie the Rottweiler and I don't know, like but so there's him, and then the third wheeling comic relief dog who only thinks about food. He has several dreams about poorly CGI'd hamburgers. Like VeggieTales, like 2001, 1999.
Well,
VeggieTales.
I mean, that brings up a great question. Like, do dogs dream in quality CGI? Because I imagine they would dream in crappy CGI.
Yeah, and cats dream in MS Paint.
Yeah. And then there's the other dog. They're all named after Three Musketeer puns.
Arfamis, Wagos,
yeah,
and
Portos.
Yes,
Barkos.
And then the lady female dog TM is like your typical like, I'm beautiful but I'm strong but I'm a dog, and you can tell I'm a girl because I have a pink bow. But
if this was a high budget movie of the same year, I feel like she would have been voiced by Selena Gomez.
Yes.
Yeah, in the live action remake, she'll be played by Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
And so she's her defining characteristics is that she's beautiful but she's sassy.
And she loves her sleep.
She loves her sleep. She loves being in beauty pageants, and she is also racist or classist. Like she's like, I could never be friends with you mutts. I'm a purebred. And you're like, this is kind of racist.
Oh wow.
Otherwise, nailing the diva role.
Right. And also something maybe we could talk about it if we have time. They shoehorn in a dog romance to the movie that I just didn't think they needed to do. Where like the main dude, the Antonio Banderas and the girl dog fall in love, which is weird.
Yeah, because at
Uh,
first they kind of have like a siblings dynamic, so I
yeah,
didn't think it would go in that direction.
yeah, it's
And
weird.
the idea of dogs having to warm up to each other before they fall in love is like the opposite of how dogs mate.
Also, I'm not sure that Dean Cain would approve of his dogs living in sin before they get married. So, there's that.
Well, this is Tubi, not the Hallmark channel. So
Right, right, right. Uh, so so and okay, so the movie progresses where Dean Cain uh is he gets a call from his boss that he has to like drive 14 hours to give a presentation. Why he doesn't just get on a plane or a train, I don't really
Yeah.
understand.
And why does he have to keep it secret from his wife, aka the most unstable relationship in all of history? The
yay,
way
codependency.
the way he begs, like I was thinking that they were going to go back and he was going to be in a dungeon with her whipping him while he begs an apology. The way he like talks to her, like, "Oh no, honey, no, 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 I'll be here, I'll be here. Yes, yes, dear, whatever you say."
Oh my.
Yeah,
Just how Dean Cain likes it. Um and so he packs up his suitcase, gets all his stuff or whatever, and he leaves on this business trip. And the dogs are like, okay, cool, I guess we're gonna guard the house now. And then they start guarding the house. There's this really cute sequence of the dogs dashing around guarding the house from like the mailman and like an airplane and stuff like that. um Also, this movie does that trope where the dogs know what the humans are saying, but the humans don't know what the dogs are
Yeah.
saying, except for
hmm
a few key personalities that we'll talk about later. Um, so they're the dogs are hanging out, having a great time, and one night, the night before Christmas, these two burglars come in, break into the house. They don't really steal anything of value. They just steal all the Christmas decorations and the Christmas presents. They don't even open it. And the dogs are like, "Oh, hey, don't do that." And they hide themselves to try to catch the dog nappers in their van. And the van has this hilarious bumper sticker that says like,
hmm
it's literally like, "I'm a bad guy" or something on it, with just like the most fake license plate. It just says, it's like USA driver's plate, and it's like, "I'm evil" or something, or "I'm the bad guy" or something on it.
Well, to
And
avoid confusion, the first line out of their mouths is, "Man, we're stealing on Christmas,
yeah,
going
yeah,
into this locked house." Like they were very upfront about their character arcs.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They, very flat characters. Uh, yeah, and they don't steal anything of value. I mean, maybe the presents were valuable, but like a TV, a laptop, something, jewelry. Anyways,
Signed Dean Cain
right, right,
posters.
right, right, right. Uh, so the dogs are like hiding out in the back of the van, and they get caught because the dog that likes food also, surprisingly, unsurprisingly, uh, farts. There's a lot of fart jokes in this movie. And
A
also
plus.
also towards the end of the movie is perhaps the funniest fart joke of all time. We'll
Yeah.
talk about that. Um,
But we better.
hopefully we're talking about the same one. But the one dog just rips cheeks,
And it
and
smells like bacon. Like it.
or sausage or biscuits and gravy. And so, and then one of the burglars utters maybe one of my favorite lines of the movie. He's like, "Ah, what's that smell? You should get that checked out." Is that a prerequisite to going to the doctor now? You gotta, if you rip stinky farts, you gotta go to the doctor. I don't
Your
know.
farts should smell good. If they're smelly, then that means something is biologically wrong.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
We're all doomed.
So because they just smell the mysterious smell, the two burglars are like, oh, there must be dogs in the back of our van trying to save all the Christmas presents, naturally.
As dogs
So
do.
so they pull the van over, they open it up, and they catch these dogs. They put them in a sack, and they toss them in a shed.
In Arizona.
In
Yeah.
Arizona, and then the dog, the Antonio Banderas is like, oh, I knew this like Harry Houdini equivalent dog, and he taught me how to escape from bags. And they escape from the bag. They look around and they're like, "Oh, we can like dig our way out of the shed." And then, of course, the lady dog makes a very pointed joke about Hollywood beauty standards, A+ joke. Uh,
Mhm.
but she's like, "Oh, I could maybe stand to lose a couple of ounces, but there's no way that I could fit underneath that wall." And we're like, "Do we really need to body shame these dogs?"
Well, I mean, it was 10 years ago, so
Yeah,
we
right,
weren't
Yeah,
right.
we weren't
body
there
shaming
yet.
dogs was all the rage.
So they escape from there. Um, they run for miles. Uh, and eventually they run into these prairie dogs, and they do a bunch of prairie dog jokes, like knock knock jokes where dogs are the punchline. I think one of them was like, "What do you call a a a, a dog sitting on a bun, or a dog in winter sitting on a bun?" They're like, "A chili dog," and then everyone laughs. Uh, that sort of thing. And so eventually the prairie dog is like, "Hey, oh, I forgot about this part. When they're running away from the barn, a bunch of mountain goats that are puppets see them running, and they're like, "Wow, look at those dogs!" And all the three dogs just miraculously all know the same catchphrase all of a sudden, even though this is the first time they say it in the movie. They're like, "Bone for one and bone for all," and then they like run off into like the middle distance. And then it's just like a bunch of B-roll of these dogs running through the the California desert. Uh, it's literally like an 8-minute sequence of them just running through various locales. They get to they get to this double wide trailer. Am I missing anything? I feel like I'm right so far, right?
There was the couple in the car that almost hit them.
Oh, right. They're like
And then
fighting
they
about.
narc on them. She narcs on them
Yes.
after almost hitting them.
Oh yeah, right. They call, and then we get
That's what,
introduced.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
get introduced to the greatest
Barney Gloat.
character, the greatest character. Like you think of great villains of movie history, right? You think of No Country for Old Men. You think of you think of Inglorious Bastards, right? All these great villain characters. And Barney Gloat is not that. He's This entire movie is basically them making fun of who is very clearly an autistic man. and his like obsession with dogs, and they're just like mocking him for his like obsession with dogs.
Is that what it
And
I
was?
thought the movie was
I-
glorifying
I-
the dog catching business because there's
Also,
a
I could have
Guinness Book of
sworn
World Records.
I could have sworn
yeah.
he was French.
well, his accent kept changing. He was like German sometimes. He was French at other times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, he's straight up like Hitler. Like he has the mustache and he's just like screaming at people on the phone, and he has like a list of dogs he wants to like capture, I guess. I don't know, but he is just dog Hitler.
yeah.
Yeah, he has to
But-
get up to
Dogcatcher
1,000
Hitler.
catches for the year, and he's up
Yeah.
to 997.
Yeah.
And when that couple narked on those dogs, he's like, "This is my chance."
Also, why does his year end on Christmas? I don't understand.
He follows a different calendar, okay?
It's a tax reason, actually, Adam.
Yeah. Yeah, in like the start of Inglorious Bastards, right? When Hans Landa is like outside the thing as Shoshana is running away, he's like Shoshana, and he's like waving. That's like that's the energy that this guy has, but for dogs. My favorite part is that like he prints out his own wanted posters and collects the rewards for for dogs. I don't understand how the wanted system works. Like,
Especially when you keep the posters in your own house, because
Yeah.
then they're no use to anyone else.
right. Oh, the way the shot is framed, it looks like it's like this downtown grimy police precinct, and we find out later in the movie that it's just like his mom's garage.
Mhm.
Also, this character is played by Bill Obrist Jr., who is an Emmy award-winning actor. Like he's a real good actor, like award-winning. From things like Criminal Minds, Scream Queens. He's a real actor.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he plays a murderer in almost everything he's in. So I
Yeah.
think this just fits the bill.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, so he he gets in his van and he drives out. The net he uses to capture dogs has a hole in it. I don't understand. Like, there's a hole, obviously, where the hoop is, and then the bottom part of it, where it should be closed off, is also open, so you could just escape out of it. I don't know. Anyways, this man who's very clearly, not he finds a lot of his self-worth in his obsession with catching dogs, goes after him, and I don't even know how he finds them. So like, because like at this point in the movie, the dogs break into this double wide trailer, which also doesn't escape me the irony of they're going after people that broke into someone's home and stealing something, but they break into someone's home to steal food. I'm like, all right, this is kind of a double standard. It's because they're white dogs, and
Wow.
they
Wow,
they
we're just-
break. they break into this mobile trailer because they're like, oh, I smell mooshu pork or whatever, which can't be good for dogs. That's so much MSG.
Yeah.
It's the chocolate of Chinese food.
Right.
Like I was already running in my head. I had like a running tally of all the ways these poor puppers could die if they did all of these things.
Right. And is it at this point that he discovers the dog that likes to eat? He discovers his obsession with eating wires.
Yes, yes.
So anyways, I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but they're like, okay, in order for us to save Christmas, we need to find Santa, and they're like, "Where can we find Santa?" The commercial about Santa being at the mall plays. They're like, "We don't know where the mall is, but we do know how to use a computer." Uh, and so the three dogs are surfing the web, unsupervised, mind you.
Mhm.
And they go to various video chat rooms, social media things. Eventually, they map quest where to go to the mall. They
Excuse
start
me, Pup
printing it out.
Quest.
Yeah, sorry, Pup Quest. Uh, they talk to a cat on a video on a chat roulette, and then they steal a station wagon.
Mhm.
Yep.
Like these dogs commit so many more. Like they commit Grand Theft Auto. like
Mhm.
like that's more of a crime than just simple burglary. Like they stole someone's car. They hotwire it. And one of the dogs works the pedals. One of them steers, and one of
Oh,
them
that's
works
the
the
greatest, the
shifter.
second greatest, the fart joke. Put some
Oh
gas
yes,
in it, and then he farts.
yeah. And he goes, "What? You asked for it." Oh, all right. Oh, and the reason they do that is because the dog catcher finds them at the trailer. He chases them. They get in the car. They hotwire it, and then they just have like this high-speed chase through Arizona. Um, that finally ends with them driving in front of a train, Thelma and Louise style, and the other guy, like the dog catcher, has to like stop, or he like crashes or something, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got thoughts about that.
Hit us with it.
Well, okay. Well, clearly, he can't escape the consequences of, driving headfirst into an oncoming train. However, when he gets out of urgent care in the wheelchair, you know, he's pitching his fit about how he's going to get those puppies. I hate little white dogs. He's
Yeah.
got the neck brace and the broken arm and the boot and all that. We see his van later. The van is unscathed. It's the same van, not a scratch on it. How did he get injured? And how did his van escape just get total destruction?
I think they
That's
could solve this
hilarious.
on Mythbusters. I, I'm not above him like rocketing out of the window towards the train.
Okay.
Well, and my my other
Sure.
my other thing with that is they while they're driving, this dude's van is very clearly like your standard, like work Ram van, Dodge Ram van, very clearly from 2010. Meanwhile, these dogs are driving a station wagon from like 1984.
They've
Don't
got the
forget,
Griswold's car.
Yeah, like
there's
Christmas Vacation.
Well,
there's
it was like
two
mid
Asian
80s.
businessmen. There's two Asian businessmen that drive us beside them, and the dogs just look and act natural, and the men just freak out.
Well, I mean, three dogs in a mid 80s wood paneled station wagon can be very intimidating.
Yeah,
I mean,
quite a
those things are
sight.
built like tanks.
It's true. But what's crazy is that we've come so far with technology that nowadays, if you saw three dogs in a Waymo, you'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
They're
Zero
viral.
question.
Okay, and
Zero question.
never mind the fact that they were able to stop at a red light. Aren't dogs colorblind?
Yeah, how do they know what colors? And how do they know that Santa's outfit is red? They talk about his red pajamas to the entire thing. Um, oh, also, the map they're using is like, how in like every kid's cartoon or
Yeah.
anime, when you get a map of an amusement park, or like you look at the Candyland board, that's what the map looks
Yeah.
like. And
It's like the
they're now
Dora map.
Yeah.
right.
It's got the logic of like those family circus cartoons where the kid,
Right.
runs all over the neighborhood, like under the dining room table and out the door and through the sprinklers, and yeah.
Then he ends up
It's made for dogs by dogs.
exactly.
Mhm.
Um, and then so eventually they drive and they reach maybe my favorite sequence in the movie, because there is no way they got permission from these stores to film here. So it like smash cuts to them pulling up into what is very clearly a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
Um, the dogs, like you don't see any logos, and you see civilians. Like these were not actors. There's no way that they got permission to film here. Uh,
Yeah.
like this is like Rocky, running through Philadelphia, guerrilla filmmaking at its finest.
Mm.
Uh, they pull up. They also, conveniently for plot reasons, find the villains parked in this, parked in this, Walmart Best Buy parking lot, selling the gifts out of their van, like wrapped gifts,
Yep.
and Antonio Banderas is like, okay, I got a plan. I'm gonna go take care of them. You two other dogs, go find Santa. And they're like, okay, yes, sir. And so the two of them go off, and they find Santa walking out of what is very clearly a Target, and sits on a bench. And he's like, oh, my bunions. And then also while that's happening, there's like a smash cut to Antonio Banderas, who bites a cop, gets away with it, and then leads the cops to the burglars. And the definitive proof to the cops that these guys are bad guys is that they just had crowbars. Like the cops,
Which
like
are illegal in Arizona.
yeah,
Most
clearly,
people don't know that.
zero evidence. Um, First of all, a very illegal search of these people's vans. That cop was definitely not wearing a body cam, so there was no clear chain of evidence for the the evidence of the scene, and these people just get arrested and put in jail with zero probable cause. Um, and we don't see what happens to them. They just get arrested, right? They're just
Yeah.
gone. Uh,
Man, it's Trump's America right there.
Trump's exactly. Exactly. Uh, Dean can't eat your heart out. Um, um, and then smash cut to Santa doing, what we would all do when we find two dogs in a parking lot. You take them to the lost and found of a mall. Uh, Very funny because it's the scene is very clearly takes place previously in a strip mall, and it smash cuts to like your generic mall, like like an indoors 80s mall. And again, there's another man that's like seated behind a computer who's lost his mind, that talks to a toucan. And Santa's like, hey, I found these dogs. And I don't want to, I don't want to ruin the plot until a little bit later, but I have questions about, all the above, but I'll come back to it. And the dude's like, I'm gonna go get some tater tots. I'm out of here. So the guy that runs the Lost and Found leaves. Santa finds a picture frame, and the dogs are like, "That's us, that's us." And Santa's like, "Okay," and he like busts open this like picture frame, finds the name and address on the back of this photo.
I
He
write
tries.
I write my address on all my photos in my house just in
Yeah,
case this happens.
Yeah.
yeah, no, 100%.
And my cat has to to verify where I live.
Right. Um, and then Santa tries to call Dean Cain. Smash cut to like just the most 90s office possible, and Dean Cain does the most racist Dean Cain thing I've ever seen in my life. He's giving. Oh, we also forgot to talk about how Dean Cain was driving and he stopped at a donut shop and got jelly
Yeah.
all over his pants.
Yeah, he got a jelly donut and then squeezed the absolute crap out of it and then was surprised when it got on his shirt.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, geez.
That
It's like a
jeez
very
word could
Filbert.
become a drinking game.
It was a very Filbert line. Like, it
Very
reminded me of the tortoise from Rocco's Modern Life. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
jeez. Oh,
Very
Also,
jeez.
good.
his
I'm nauseous.
career in this movie, his career is just selling ties, I think.
Yeah, he's a tie
And his whole
salesman.
work trip is just to like sell ties. He has a tie chart. It's like a pie chart, but it's a tie chart.
Right. So
Yeah.
the business meeting is, in a, every generic American corporate office, and the guy he's selling to is, um, you know, evidently an Asian man. And instead of, starting the business meeting with a handshake or something, Dean Cain bows to him like he's the emperor of Japan. The most Dean Cain thing. I'm surprised he doesn't say domo arigato.
Ties
Like
went after
bows.
were acting.
Mhm. Then it
So
cuts
he,
to the Japanese guy eating mushu.
yeah, right. And then it smash cuts to Dean Cain making his eyes really squinty. Um. Anyways, so he starts his presentation. He gets called by his wife, and he goes, "Oh, I gotta take this. It's my wife. You know, females, they're all crazy," or whatever he says. Something
Well,
very sexist.
apparently she is.
So he picks up, and she's just like, "I'm coming home early," whatever. And he's freaking out because he like forgot to feed the dogs, left them unattended. So he bails
Yeah, he
on.
left them in the house for like over a day
Yeah,
alone.
he
With the
like
Bad
forgot
doggy
he
fireplace.
had
dad.
Funny.
dogs.
Wait, I don't understand the timeline. So if he's driving for 14 hours, did he get a hotel?
No.
Or did he go to that office at like midnight?
Uh, Mike, I think and I know as a DC fan that Superman can fly in reverse time by reversing the Earth's rotation.
Oh, I thought
Come
you were
on,
going to have a
Mike.
lame reason, but you totally nailed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I get it. DC stands for Dean Cain.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
As
Oh,
we
now I
know.
hate DC.
Uh, so he leaves, and then the guy, the businessman, speaks in perfectly fluent, totally American accented English.
Yeah.
Wow, these are great ties.
Well, they had to resolve the business deal because the whole movie hinges on this business deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to wonder, like, how's he going to support those dogs? Oh, the business deal. Okay.
Right. And then,
Yeah.
not to give another time discrepancy, but at the beginning of the movie, it very clearly says that it's a 14-hour drive there. And then his wife says, "Oh, I'll be there in 13 hours." And he's like, "Perfect, I can make it." No, you can't. It took you 14 hours to get there. Also,
Uh,
where is he driving that it takes 14 hours? That's crazy to me.
and
Also,
Like,
could this
what
be solved with an
tie
email?
meeting? Yeah, like what is so important on like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day for a tie company?
right, and also the office is hopping on Christmas Eve. That's crazy to me. Like, that's insane.
Well, you know the cutthroat world of sales ties. Those guys don't accept
Yeah.
any holidays.
Right, exactly. So he starts his way back. Um, and the dogs are at the mall, and Santa's like, you know what? I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. I'm gonna get these dogs back to their home. So he gets them in his little Fiero or whatever, and it's a very busted 1980s Nissan Datsun pop-up headlights car. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And he's got like all their gifts ratchet strapped to his car. He's driving, and then the dog catcher is like, I got you now. And he engages in some light road rage. They pull over to settle their differences. Santa's about to show this dude, Dog Hitler, why he's on the naughty list. And d- Dog Hitler commits genocide and smacks him on the head with a freaking shovel. Like, in the road. Also, I don't get the mind. So he's a dog catcher. His whole thing is that he's supposed to catch dogs without owners, right? Very
Hmm.
clearly, these dogs are with another human being. What? Does his job not end? Like, what?
There's no
They're
statute of
not stray
limitations.
dogs.
Yeah, on being a stray dog. So he
Well,
commits a murder to get these dogs because
Once
well,
astray, always astray.
yeah, exactly. And he re-kidnaps the dogs, and he drives them back to the pound. He puts them in cages, and eventually he's the you know the he's very excited about catching his 1000th dog. And just as he's about to celebrate, Santa busts in and just knocks him out. And he hits him with, what does he hit him with? He hits him with something.
Shovel.
A shovel, the same shovel.
Hmm.
And he escapes with them. And he as he's driving away, the comic relief dog is like, he won't be following us for much longer. I left a surprise for him. Ha 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 ha. And it cuts to Dog Hitler. He tries to start his car. He opens up the lid, and he realizes that the dog ate a bunch of the wiring in the car. And then he
The Chekhov's
screams.
gun paid off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He shouts, "Dogcaters!" How does he know that they're called the Dogcaters?
when you look the part, you don't need to tell anyone.
Like, they've
Nope.
only referred to each other as dogs in their dog language as dogcaters. None of the other humans know that they're called that. How does he
Yeah.
know?
What does he
So
know?
so he screams, and it does the classic bit of like zooming out, like it does to this like GPS view, and then it's like this view of the United States, and the view of the Earth, and then the moon, or like the International Space Station, the moon, and it like zooms out to these aliens, and the aliens are like, do you hear? Oh, each of the characters, each of the things are like, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? The aliens go, do you hear that? And then they fart. No reason.
Just in case you don't get the joke.
Yeah. The, the one alien's like, did you hear that? farts. The other alien goes, I don't know, what is that? And then he farts too. So we get a double. Oh, also they're badly CGI'd. So it's
Yes.
like we get a double fart joke, bad CGI alien joke, and Santa is gets in he's driving away, and they're like, oh, I hope we get there in time, and then it smash cuts to them uh getting back to their house. The house is empty. They're like, oh, looks like we got some work to do. And then your classic Christmas montage of them decorating the house while Jingle Bells plays. Dean Cain unfortunately arrives home as Santa sneaks
Unfortunately,
out.
he arrived home safely.
Yeah. And his girlfriend wife is in the driveway. They don't question why this strange man has just like left their house. And they go in. It's a Christmas miracle. And then the movie ends with this mall Santa driving off. But it's revealed he's actual Santa, and his car drives into the air and drives off and away. Why didn't he just do that from the start? Also, why is Santa, during his most busy season, literally the night before the day he works, is he hanging out in a Target in Sedona? I don't understand.
You don't question
Well,
Christmas magic, Adam. You just don't.
And
well, first of
the
all, Adam,
the
in this
movie ends.
economy,
Yeah,
Hey, it's tough all over for
yes,
everyone.
yeah. Even for megalomaniacs that have their business run on slave labor like Santa.
yes.
Uh,
Psychopath.
Psychopaths. And man, that's the movie.
Yes,
Beautiful.
as credits roll. Well, no, the best ending is Dean Cain with his. We finally get to see his psychotic wife,
Oh
and she
yeah.
goes full manic. She's like, "I love you, I love you," and he's like, "I love you, no, I love you, no, I love you." Like, you know how many times I wanted to deliver him to like a home for battered spouses? Like, dude, you need help. You need to get away.
I love you. Hey, you're codependent. What? I love you.
She was definitely going to wear his face that night.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Woof.
so
also, do the dogs
woof.
walk on two legs
Yes,
anywhere but the
sometimes.
last scene of the film?
No?
Yeah, I think they just threw that in, like the dog on two legs standing and holding
Yeah.
out a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so
Well,
here's my perhaps morbid theory is that the actual last like 10 minutes, 15 minutes is actually a dream sequence as the dogs are dying.
Oh.
Right? Because they get captured, right? They're being, euthanized at the pound, and that's why they think that Santa's real and they can fly. That's why Dean Cain is nice, and the dogs can stand up and use swords.
Yes.
we almost
So
forgot this was a dog movie.
Yeah.
right. Uh,
Yeah, I like that theory, especially if you consider Dean Cain's wife like a metaphor for the angel of death as
yeah,
she's getting closer and closer to the house.
yeah. Uh, oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's the movie. You know, it's especially when you put it in the context of like other movies that came out that year in 2014, you're really like, geez Louise, what are we doing here, people? Like,
Yeah.
like,
Jeez.
like Fury comes out in 2014, Interstellar comes out in 2014, like Big Hero 6, John Wick, like like The Hobbit, one of the Hobbit trilogies comes out, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Like, it's crazy. I think
Hmm.
like it's an all-time year for movies. And we get this.
Right. Well, I have to imagine this went straight to VHS.
Yeah,
Um,
DVD.
yes. No, VHS. I feel like
Oh, oh.
No, they
the
couldn't
the
afford the
ability
DVD
to burn it
pressing.
on a DVD was not there.
They
Um,
had to record it themselves on blank tapes and sell it.
yeah,
Right. It's
this
like this movie is going up against American Sniper and Nightcrawler and The Maze Runner and The Imitation Game. Like, this is all-time peak cinema.
you have to
And
think more. This was probably sold in a Hollywood video in like 8 different places. Like that was their reach. Not much money
right,
left over in marketing.
right. Well,
It's
like
something you
even
find in the
on
Dollar General bin.
right. Right. Like even on the smaller like indie circuit, like Whiplash comes out this year. One of my favorite movies, Frank, comes out that year. Um, yeah, like it's insane. Like there's like how did this movie get made and
Mhm.
and people were like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah. So this movie gave me vibes of a Riff Tracks movie,
Yes, yeah,
starring Joe Estevez called Baby Ghost, which is about this empty high-rise office building haunted
yeah.
by a baby. And
That sounds horrible.
oh,
It-
it is awful.
I
This
don't mean
movie
horrible
is
as in like horribly made. I mean that just sounds like really dark.
Yeah, it was
it's dark.
unclear if it was the ghost of a baby or a ghost that is a
Is a
baby.
baby. Mm.
Yes,
Because it was just kind of like a blob, like it didn't really look like a person.
yes. Either way, it's horrifying. But
Yes.
the kind of like the hobbling together of actors and like telling them to be silly and just trying to use the best limited places you have. Kind of just like it gives off that baby ghost
Yeah.
movie, and that came
Oh,
out
on
in
the topic
'95.
of
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas, it really reminded me of the Santa's summer house.
Oh, is that the one with the talking cat?
Yeah, it's like the same house from a talking cat.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so those movies crawled, so this movie could also crawl.
Yeah.
On all fours because they're dogs.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that's the movie. I mean, I don't know. I don't have much to say other than um yeah, this movie was bad.
Whoa. I think we're missing
Mm.
just like how well these poop and fart jokes landed
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the
Mm.
craft behind that prairie dog's jokes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
that's not
I
easy to do.
mm, yeah, and I do feel like, with the rise of, mega corporations buying streaming services, et cetera, like these just random, you know, children's movies have kind of just gone down the drain. Like, at least for me growing up, you go over to, your weird homeschooler friend's house and he's got like all these like weird knockoff movies and they're just not making DVDs like this anymore.
Yeah, it's a lost
Well,
art form.
well, now everything's trying to be like Pixar, so you'll see it in a Pixar version, and
Right.
you'll think, oh,
Yeah.
it must be a catchy because it looks kind of like Toy Story, but still the same writing. It's just been hidden behind a digital animation.
Yeah. The art
Right.
of just filming animals and then just drawing mouths on them is gone.
Right. Right. Or just movies for that were being made that are very clearly just a money laundering scheme.
Now, if this was a money laundering scheme, do you think it failed? I feel like if they were trying to get money, like bad money, turn it into good money, I feel like they failed. Like they still kept the money that they had.
Oh, what do you mean? This is literally David, like the statue. Like this is a work of art. What are you talking about, Mike?
Uh, well, I know this is off topic for me to diss any of our movies. I don't think this did well in rental stores.
Yeah,
I have nothing to base it on,
yeah.
but
I have
I
no
just can't.
evidence.
No evidence. And also, there's no Three Dogateers 2, which I think
Yeah.
since the first one had nothing to do with Dumas' book,
Yeah.
maybe the second one should have something to do with an actual Dogateer storyline.
No, it's too much to ask.
Did anyone
Oh,
else think that? Like, does this translate into the book? Like, does the house, is that based on a real castle in the book, and this guy's based on a villain? And like, is this movie this smart? Turns out it wasn't.
Nope. Can't give it that much credit.
Well, if nothing else, it was better than Arcade.
Somehow, yes.
You,
This is the second movie about a dog we've seen where one of the female actresses is named Lisa.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm seeing a trend here.
It's scary.
And everyone knows Love on a Leash was amazing. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
reason it got a 7.8 on the very
It is
unbiased IMDb.
Right. Freaking
Well,
nut.
I'm satisfied with what we've discovered
Mm.
and what we've thought
Yes.
about this movie. Are we missing anything?
I don't think so. We covered pretty much every noteworthy moment in my recollection.
Yeah.
Also,
100.
according to IMDb, two of the producers are the drummer and bassist of the Icelandic band Sugar Ross.
Ah.
really?
In case you were
Sigur
wondering.
Rós?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's
Random.
dang, man, that's some random trivia. Sorry,
You never knew.
I actually like that band.
Mm. Nice.
Well, did you kind of get the vibe from this movie of their lyrics coming out? I mean,
No.
missed opportunity.
Crazy. Yeah, so I mean, I think the moral of the story is, this movie, it's not a 2 or a 3 out of 10, probably closer to 5. And they should just make more random kids movies. Like, yeah, don't worry about it making a profit. Just make it. It's dumb. It's great. We love it.
Yeah.
I have this feeling that a lot of people didn't worry about it making a profit, and that's why their studio doesn't exist anymore. This movie's a warning against the economy.
It's, I mean, the top billed cast for this is kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, there's like discernible like B and C tier stars like in this.
Yeah.
Like Richard Reel, who plays Raleigh, I don't know, who plays Santa. Of course, is a very famous movie and TV actor. Dean Cain, obviously. Bill O'Riss. Like it's for a movie that probably had a budget of like $2 or $3 million. Like that's kind of crazy that they did this good.
Yeah.
And the animal actors, not the worst I've seen.
You mean Jesse Baggett?
Well, the voice acting was whatever, but the animals themselves they were
Yeah.
well trained.
Yeah, they didn't seem to be too, going the wrong way constantly. Yeah.
Well, here's the question. Do you let the dogs just do whatever and then you just improvise the script based on that? Or is there actual direction for them? Like, walk over here, sniff his butt, walk over there, come back, say helicopter.
I think we'll find that if we watch the director commentary.
Probably a strategic use of peanut butter.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I'm sure how they get many of the A-list actors to stand where they need. They use peanut butter.
Yeah. All right, friends. Any last thoughts before we land this plane?
It
Santa at the mall.
It was a dog fart out of 10 movie.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
All right, everyone. I know we've said thousands of compliments, but what is your favorite thing about this movie? Your most positive comment, most sincere? I'll go first. My favorite joke is that commercial, Santa at the mall. Santa at the mall, where they say it over and over, and one of the dogs says, "But where will he be?"
I second that.
That's clever. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Very good. For me, Mike, I gotta give it to the dog actors. I was very impressed how they stayed on topic, how they did a lot of good acting with their eyes. That's how you know they're good. And I enjoyed for once watching something where the main characters were cute and fuzzy.
Mm-hmm. Do you think those dogs are still alive?
No. There's no way.
It's best not to think about.
Hey.
Okay. Because that's all I could think about through the movie.
The movie came out in 2014. That was over 10 years ago. There's no way.
All right, Ivy, what'd you like about this movie the most?
Same thing you did. That was going to be my answer all along. That was the part where I laughed the hardest, aside from the, very obvious, very easy alien fart joke.
Bro, the alien fart joke.
You could only get that here.
Yeah.
And Vic, I know you love this movie. You cried through the end.
Yeah. Yeah, when the credits finally rolled, I cried tears of joy. It's finally over.
You're free.
Yes. You can't go wrong with well-timed fart jokes. And this movie had some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, it was a good change of pace for us to see, fuzzy dogs run around, getting into, doggy hijinks, all that sort of thing. you
Mhm.
know, in
Dean
ways
Cain
that
at his
were
best.
not, in ways that were not at all weird, like the other dog theme movie we saw.
Yeah, there's no implication of wanting to have sex with the dogs.
I love that we have to specify. Yeah, this is the one doggy. This is the one dog movie we saw where the main female didn't want to sleep with it. Don't get it confused, folks.
Yeah, yeah.
There was no assault and overdose scene in this one.
Yes.
Well, there was plenty of assault. There was a lot of assault. Oh my gosh.
Shovel assault.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, the time-honored question: is this to be the greatest? Is this to be enjoyed? Is this to be tolerated?
Oh.
Is this to be forgotten or to be avoided at all cost?
Mm. Well,
I
Mike,
feel like
if you
Adam
don't,
should go first.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say, Mike, if you don't mind, um,
Oh, right. Yes.
I for what it is, for the space it's occupying, I'm gonna go ahead and give out my first to be the greatest. You know,
Whoa.
think about it this way, right? It's the best kids movie we've reviewed. It's the best dog movie we've reviewed. It's the best Christmas movie we reviewed. And it definitely has top 3 of the best fart jokes we've ever reviewed. That's enough for me to be the greatest. Caveat: dog, kids, fart jokes.
Man.
Wow. That's
All
crazy.
right.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know where to
guess
go
the
from
only
there.
other like kids type movie we've talked about, I guess, would be Panda Plan.
Yeah, Panda Plan. Panda Plan was worse than this.
Yes, this
Really?
solo's Panda Plan for sure.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Really? I'm gonna have to disagree slightly
As
on
far
that.
as
I know I'm
entertainment value, not like
this.
budget
I think
quality.
yeah. I think if Panda Plan or whatever was like 45 minutes shorter, I would have liked it more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that Jackie Chan and whatever kung fu he had made that movie at least tolerable. While this movie, this movie is a paradox because on one hand, it's like you play it in the background while you play games on your phone, and on the other hand, it's I can't look away. I just saw 3 aliens fart, and it's nothing in between. Like if you can't just say, "Oh, it was okay." It was like either this is too wild, I need to check my medication, or oh my gosh, these dogs. I don't care if you're hungry. I don't care if you want sleep. Hey, stop doing your strong bad impersonation. So somehow it was mildly insane. If there was ever,
May cause mild insanity.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. I can't say it's to be forgotten because those images are seared in my head.
Exactly.
To be tolerated. I don't want to watch. I tolerated it. Did I tolerate? I'm not even sure I tolerated it.
Tolerated is such a
My
strong word.
Yeah. I'm gonna land on I tolerated it, but only once. You only get one toleration from me. I can't do that again, folks.
uh
That's funny. Yeah, completely agree with what you said. It's either like the most mind-numbing thing ever, or it's like really funny. Uh,
Mm.
so I'm just gonna invent my own category just this once and say to be experienced.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
Asterix
once,
to be
not twice.
experienced.
Yeah.
Hmm. Fair.
Maybe we should have a
Yeah.
Dean Cain Award for movies that are need to
What
be
was that?
experienced and never seen again.
We're giving Dean Cain too much credit here.
Yeah, we don't need to name
Well,
anything.
He doesn't deserve
I
this
also
much
think
credit.
Dean Cain is someone you need to experience and then never see again.
Yeah, and I did that in the 90s.
Yes. Well, you get the
We
award.
thought we were done.
Incredible.
No,
Nick, where do we land?
yes. Well, for me, if you've got, little kids who, need to like capture their attention for a little while, or if you've got, young nieces and nephews or little cousins, or so basically, if you need to occupy some small children's time, attention span for about 90 minutes, and coincidentally, it's almost, it's the holiday season. This is going to do it for you.
Mhm.
It'll definitely capture their attention for, I'd say at least 45 minutes. So, yeah.
The poop jokes will reel him back in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The poop and fart jokes never fail.
Come for the pup quest joke. Stay for the fart jokes. I think that's the tagline of the movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Yes.
another unsurprising choice and to be decided.
Mm.
So glad we picked this streaming service. It has never let us down,
Mhm.
at least not podcast wise.
Yeah.
Ivy, you're the next bullet in the chamber. We're going to
Oh, I
fire you at
know.
the TV.
It's gonna crack.
It's going to crack.
Strap in.
Well, all of your choices crack us in some way. So I'm excited. Can't wait to see what you're going to pick.
Me too.
This will be the New Year's 2026 installment of To Be Decided. So no pressure.
Oh crap! Gotta start the year off good.
New
Or bad.
year, new you.
Yeah, new Tubi.
Yes.
Well,
Imagine if in the new year it's like you have to pay for Tubi now.
Yeah.
yep, show over.
Well, anywho, folks, thank you so much for joining us on the last episode of the year. If you get a chance to see this on Tubi, absolutely free. Tell us what you thought. We're in the Retro Logic Discord, and we'd love for you to join the conversation. I just posted a fun fact about Bruce Willis voicing the dog in the Rugrats movie. That's what we talk about in our Discord, so join us. Anywho, I've been Mike.
I'm Adam.
I've been Wagos.
And I'm Vin, in spite of it all.
And bone for one, and bone for
And
all.
bones for all. Yeah,
Bones
we did
for
that.
all.
Mike watches movies that are low on the charts. Adam picks the ones that inspire the arts. Ivy has a brand that has monsters, wolves, and dogs. And Vin tries to pick a movie that isn't a toy.